It's been all over the news that a black Cybertruck got seized and impounded in Manchester. Everyone was talking about it and they were saying it's too heavy, it shouldn't be on the UK roads. Is it really? To get you up to speed, I bought a Cybertruck from an Albanian entrepreneur who imported it into the UK. It made some noise in the media and I did everything I could to make it legal, from changing the lights, adding a protective cover and so much more. 2 more got imported into the UK and it seemed like we were taking over until Manchester police seized one of them. Seized one of them. Seized one of them. So this one behind me is not the one that got seized. This is actually a Cyber Beast, which is the fast one, and it also belongs to Alban, who I bought my one from. And this has got satin colour change, PPF. Looks good, doesn't it? With all the drama around the Cybertruck, I had to speak to the owner to see what really happened. So Alban is back. How you doing? You okay?
Good. You? How are you, bro?
I'm really well, thank you. This is his Cybertruck, and the one that got impounded and seized in Manchester was also your one.
Yep.
So let's get into that. What happened in Manchester?
So I gave it to my mate to do a bit of marketing.
Yeah.
So they stopped him midnight. They said the documents. He showed documents to them, and the police said, "I'm not happy with the insurance."
So you showed the documents, like the things that I have, like the logbook, like from
And
California, the green card, Albania, and obviously the insurance.
Yep.
And then he said, "I'm not happy with
No,
that."
I'm not happy. I can't verify. Which that was very easy. Just to scan a barcode, everything comes up on Google.
Okay, so it proves that it's actually legitimate.
So yes, so they seized it. They've done him for Section 165.
Section 165 in the UK, power of constables to obtain names and addresses of drivers and others and to require production of evidence of insurance and test certificates. If you're stopped under Section 165 of the Road Traffic Act, the police can ask to see the relevant documents to prove you and the vehicle are roadworthy. If you don't have them with you at the time, you have 7 days to show them at a police station. Failure to do so could result in a fine, but it's not automatically a criminal offence. So in theory, the Cybertruck, in my opinion, should not be held for this long.
No one said anything about sharp edges, about dangers. So after that, I've produced all documents, everything. Police was happy. He said, if that was a G-Wagon, you can drive that now. But this is a Cybertruck. We believe it's a danger car to be on the road.
And what he means by that is if the G-Wagon had an Albanian plate, was being driven with a UK licence, but had Albanian insurance, he would have let the car go.
Yeah.
It's the fact that it's a Cybertruck, not because it's on Albanian plates, not because it's a UK licence, not because of anything else. The last I heard, the police are still currently holding the black Cybertruck that was taken in Manchester. And what makes matters worse, it has got 0 charge. They won't allow us to charge it, and the fact that it's got no charge and how heavy it is and how you need to move this, it's going to cause us real problems. I actually don't know what's going to happen when we manage to get a charge put back onto it and if it will top itself back up. Issues. So where do we stand right now? Because I've got one, you've got 2. I don't know what to do. Like everyone's like, are you driving your car, Yanni? Are you scared?
Your car is in Germany. It's going through the tooth. So by the way, that's the biggest company in the whole Europe. We just have to wait and see.
The TÜV is a vehicle inspection system used in Germany and parts of Europe. Similar to the UK's MOT, it checks if your car is safe and roadworthy. After passing, you get a TÜV certificate and an inspection report. In Europe, the TÜV certificate is legally required to drive on the road. Previously, you would have seen us trying to get the car ready for approval for IVA. What's the difference between TÜV and IVA?
So basically, IVA is in UK only.
Yep.
And TÜV, it's for the whole Europe, which that covers UK as well.
Right, so let's break this down. My Cybertruck right now is in Germany.
Yep.
You drove the car out to Germany via the Eurostar.
Yes.
Right, so if we get the TÜV, do we still need to get an IVA as well?
Yes.
But if you've got the TÜV, usually the IVA will be like, it's had all its checks, we'll pass it.
Yeah.
So it makes it a lot easier.
That's what we hope. So let's see. First, they didn't want to test the car.
Yep.
Then we sent videos with everything we did on the car, and they was happy to see the car. But at the moment, the car is staying there, but we're waiting for a slot. So whatever they're not happy with, they're gonna say, look, this needs to be changed. This is okay. We're just waiting for them.
And once we do everything, what do we want them to give us? A certificate?
They will give you a certificate with so many papers that everything has been tested.
On the car?
Yeah.
So the big grey area is the steer-by-wire. It's saying, well, you can't have steer-by-wire, even though we know Lexus have got a car in the UK that is steer-by-wire.
Exactly. So I've asked them the same question, and they said to us, Well, there's a Lexus driving steer-by-wire, so...
I wanted to make a few calls to see if Lexus had steer-by-wire vehicles, although according to Google, there were already some in the UK, but when I called the dealership, there were some discrepancies.
Thank you for calling Lexus Milton Keynes.
Good morning.
Good morning, hi, is that sales?
Yeah.
Hi, you don't happen to have a Lexus RZ 450e, do you?
We do, yes.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Ah, perfect. Can I ask a question? Has that got steer-by-wire?
No, we haven't got that in the UK yet.
Okay, so there's no Lexus, because obviously I know that RZ 450e has steer-by-wire feature.
Yeah, that's coming to the UK, supposedly. Couldn't tell you when. I know it may be available in other countries. We haven't got it in the UK as yet, and I don't know a release date.
Okay, so they make that car with a normal steering column. The reason I'm asking, because obviously I know there's like a grey area with the Cybertrucks in the UK and they have steer-by-wire. And everyone says, well, the Lexus has got one as well, so there shouldn't be an issue.
I can make some calls and give you a buzz back. Do you want me to ring you back on this number?
Yeah, if you don't mind, that would be great.
But I'll do some digging and ring you back. Best number ending in... What's your name, sir?
My name's Yanni.
No worries at all, Yanni. I shall give you a call back in a couple of moments. Let me make some calls to that.
Thank you so much. Cheers, pal. Thank you.
Speak shortly.
Bye-bye. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have given my name. Should have said Tony or something. The minute I said Yanni, I was like, ah! With the uncertainty whether Lexus had steer-by-wire in their new cars, I was waiting for a call to find out more. So this has left me really confused. If Lexus come back and say they do have steer-by-wire in their cars, then TUV really should pass the Cybertruck and then they'll be allowed in the UK. And if they don't, then it's back to the drawing board, or the Cybertruck may have to leave the country. Once they say the car is legal,
Safe to drive.
whether it be Europe or anywhere, we should then be able to bring that car back with the certificate and say, look, there you go, we've got the document.
So let me make that clear to you. There's a Cybertruck in Poland
Yep.
with Polish plates.
Yep.
That one cannot be registered in Europe
Why?
because it needs to go through TUV.
Okay.
If that goes through, then that car can be registered anywhere in the world. If that doesn't go through, no one can register that.
But that car, that specific car, or is that all the
Any.
Cybertrucks?
All the Cybertruck. If it doesn't go through TÜV, that means if you see a car with German plates, that means corruption. But
Okay.
it needs to go through that company.
Okay, so we know that you can drive this around in Albania.
Yep.
We can drive cars in America. They can be driven in Dubai, because I saw them in Dubai.
Yeah.
But in the UK is where we have the problem. Right, so we made a few more calls to see if Lexus were up to date in having steer-by-wire in the UK.
Good afternoon, Lexus Sales Car speaking. How can I help?
Hi, Ty, I wonder if you can help me. Do you know the Lexus RZ 450e?
Yep.
Has that come to the UK yet with steer-by-wire system?
No.
Okay.
Not with the sort of yoke steering wheel or anything like that, no.
Just because I'm looking online, it says about the Lexus model in the UK, it has a steer-by-wire system.
Let me double check that for you.
Thank you so much.
1 second, please.
Thank you. So while we're waiting for this, we're taking this car on Carwow. Me and Alban are going to go down there. So we're going to race it with the Cyber Beast. So we've done the Cybertruck, but we're going to race the Cyber Beast. So this should be a different animal. So my one only does 114 miles an hour.
This does 130.
Hello? Hiya.
Are you there?
That's right.
I just had a quick double check just to be sure. It doesn't seem to be, or it doesn't seem as though the current RZ has steer-by-wire system, and it shows that steer-by-wire only comes in the yoke steering wheel, which isn't released yet at all, I'm afraid.
Do you know if that car's available in other countries, or is it only just not available in the UK?
It's not available anywhere at the moment. We did have a test of it before, prior to the RZ even coming out. It does work really well, so I'm not too sure why they sort of delayed it to begin with. But yeah, it's just not released globally.
Is it the same system they have on the Cybertruck?
Similar, yeah, very, very similar.
Okay, so really, if Lexus bring it out, then the Cybertruck should be okay as well then?
Exactly that. So, yeah, I'm not too sure why they've delayed it or anything like that. We received no notes on it, I'm afraid. But yeah, it's just a case of them delaying it and it's not being released globally.
And just when I thought we were in trouble, I received a call back from the first Lexus guy who gave us some valuable information. Hi, how you doing?
Good, yourself?
Yeah, really well, thank you.
Good, good. It was just a quick one. You've called up and spoken to one of my sales controllers about an RZ?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yes, so we have got they're coming out. They were, when they first initially released the car, the ones that we were showing were all with the yoke steering wheel.
Right.
That we drove with the yoke steering wheel, but they've never actually put it into production. But it's going into production in August. So the actual cars will then will firmly land around us in November time.
Okay, so they will come out this year, so we will have a steer-by-wire in the UK.
Yeah, we will.
The reason I'm asking, because obviously the Cybertruck has steer-by-wire, and they're saying, well, that's never going to get legalised because it's got steer-by-wire. But if Lexus is going to do it, then...
it will. We're having them going into production in August.
There you have it, guys. Steer-by-wire is incoming into the UK via Lexus, which means it can only be good news for Cybertruck owners. Well, for me and Alban in the UK anyway. This one here has got matte PPF on it. It looks incredible. I do like the original color. This one here is the Cyber Beast, which is a lot quicker than mine, and it is the daddy of all daddies. And I'm taking this to Car Wow tomorrow. So when you're watching this video, I've already raced it against quite a few things. It's also got the top light. Watch how bright this is. Imagine coming down the road. And this doesn't have my alloys on it, remember, because it's not my one. So this has got the plastic covers. A few people online said about the plastic coverage. It's not gaffer tape, it's not tape, it's actually, look, it's actually a cover. I need to decide what color to do mine. Mine is still in Germany at the moment, but exciting times ahead. And who knows, we may one day in the near future have a UK plate sitting on a Cybertruck. Whether you love it or hate it, we're gonna try and make it happen. See you later.